What's up gamers, KKaceh here. Wuthering Waves gacha revenue for May 2024 is out. The game was out for about 9 days before month of May ends. Let's have a look at how well they are done so far. By the way, the source of this information is gacharevenue.com, and from what people say, it seems like these numbers are only from mobile phones, and we can expect actual more revenue if we include the PC revenue, but we don't have the data for that. Now let's take a look at the Wuthering Waves quickly before we make some comparison with others. The Chinese server makes about 13.8 million, while global makes 13 million, over 25 million in just about 9 days. Despite its rocky start with all of the bugs and the complaints, I still think it's doing a very good job. And if they keep the attitude of always fixing issues as soon as possible and listening to the customers, the number is going to increase for sure. Now let's take a look at its main contender, Genshin. The Chinese server makes 30.3 millions and the global make 23 million, so 53 millions in total. I guess Father provides a good amount of revenue here, even though it's towards the end of her banner. And I would assume that the number goes down significantly from April in Chinese server because the last patch we had the beginning of Father's banner. And also I think in the previous patch, towards the end of the patch, we had Nuvilet and Kazuha banner. And I think these two generates quite a lot of revenue as well because these two are the best characters in their respective role. So a huge drop is not that strange here, and we can expect it to rise up again this month with 2 5-star characters coming and 1 4-star character. It'll be a huge patch. Wuthering Waves only had Jian, which is a great character. But since people know what's coming after Jian, and I would assume that people like female characters more, so I would assume that they're saving for the next banner. So since mostly waifu will sell more, I would expect people will be more excited to roll for yinlin, which I would assume would boost the revenue even higher. And let's have a look at the ranking. So if we make the total revenue here, Wuthering Waves takes number 7 spot despite only have 9 days and not with the most stable start, which is a pretty impressive feat, I would say. And it generates slightly less than half what Genshin produced. Personally, I think once Kuro fixes all of the performance issue and people are talking more about the game, especially content creators, I would expect people will spend more in game, and hopefully with that revenue that they obtain, Kuro can address all of the flaws of the game that needs to be addressed in order to reach the same height of its contender Genshin. I make a video about it addressing why it's still difficult for Wuthering Waves to be a Genshin killer, so if you haven't seen it, do check it out. It will help me a ton. I really like this game because I can see the potential of this game. It could become one of the better open world gacha games and even stand side by side to Genshin. So I really want for this game to actually flourish. On a related note, Art Knights generate a massive amount of revenue here, 4 times the amount they made on April, which is insane. And I'm really happy for the game that they reached such a number, and I'm very glad that they're still standing strong. I've been wanting to try this game, but there's so many games that need to be played and there's just not enough time. But, most importantly, best gacha game, Honkai Star Rail takes number 1 spot with 91 millions, baby. I'm very happy to see this result. I'm a big Honkai Star Rail fan, as you guys know. But it is a decrease, but we do know why that is the case. Most people will opt to not pull for Boothill, sadly. And most people are going to pull him on rerun as they are saving for Firefly. So we can expect a massive boost of revenue for Honkai Star Rail towards the end of June. By how much? I'm very curious as well. So we're gonna come back next month and see how well Firefly will do for the game. So for this month, we have Coloring Day and Sethos coming for Genshin, Firefly coming to Honkai Star Rail, and Yinlin coming to Wuthering Waves. I'm very excited to see how these 3 particular 5 stars will affect the game revenue for this month. Anyway, what are your thoughts about seeing this revenue chart? What are your expectations for both Genshin and Wuthering Waves, since now they are direct competitor? Do you think Wuthering Waves will generate a lot more revenue for this month after they fix all of the performance issues? Let me know about it in the comment section. Until the next video, stay sharp gamers.
Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe!